Luther Campbell right here today, hopefully with some answers. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Great to see
I feel like
you.
I'm a fixture here.
You can be a fixture here anytime, you know that.
Well, you know.
So you are the king of promo and tease. So we've been listening, will he or won't he, whatever. But you know what, the biggest sign that something's coming is that you resigned from that beloved coaching position at Edison High a couple of weeks ago. Well, why did you resign and what's going on?
Well, basically, I had to. You can't do two things at one time.
I can, maybe you.
Well, yeah, I'm a Jamaican, so us Jamaicans, we normally have like 12 different jobs anyway. but I looked at, really seriously thinking about running in this race. I had to do the work of going into the different communities to talk to people.
The congressional race.
The congressional race,
yeah.
CD20. And I wanted to take a real serious look at it and go into the communities and talk to people because, if you know anything about coaching, it's year round. You got to be a father, you got to run your businesses, but then you coach year round. So I didn't want to do the kids a disservice while I was doing that. And, at the end of the day, once I did my due diligence, I said, let me come to Glenna's show and let her know I'm going to run for Congress for CD20.
There's the sound clip that everybody's going to be running later on. Well, welcome to the race,
Thank
candidate
you.
Uncle Luke. So take us behind. You actually were going to run for this seat 2 years ago.
Yes.
I remember. You actually did run for Miami-Dade mayor in 2011.
Yeah,
11?
special election, yes.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. And in a field of, there were 11 candidates, you came in number 4. You had 11% of the vote as a first-time candidate. That was people thought that was very impressive.
Yes, with $10,000 in my account.
Wow. So take us through all that you've done. You've played so many roles. You are a controversial figure in this community.
Mm-hmm.
That's factual.
Yes.
Take us behind the scenes of what made you decide this time, yes, and for this seat, and now.
Well, it's the perfect timing. I mean, just like you said, I was thinking about doing it within the last cycle, but it wasn't the right time because I need to do a lot of things, to get myself prepared to do. I need to do more outreach to the community. It is a sitting congresswoman that was doing the job.
So did you go door to door? Are you knocking on doors?
No, I just go meet with the stakeholders, not necessarily the politicians.
Yeah.
I go meet with individuals that's in the community. And have conversations with them in Belgrade and Lauderhill Lakes.
Right. So for people who aren't familiar with Congressional District Number 20, it's a lot of central North Broward.
Yes.
There's some southern western Palm Beach County.
Yes.
What did you hear? How is this framing your platform for your run?
Well, what I heard and what I already know is it is a very underserved community, district. It's very underserved. The district, the representation of the district is not there. People want to be able to engage with their congressperson.
So are you saying Sheila Sherfilis McCormick as sitting congresswoman is not engaging enough?
Well, mainly, one thing let me tell you something. One thing about me, I looked at the race and I said, if the congresswoman was doing her job, then I wouldn't get in the race. That's not my thing, just hopping in a race. If I wanted to do that, I would have did that before. So listening to the heartbreak of these people, when you go to Belgrade and Pahokee, and these individuals are talking about the housing issue, they're talking about losing a prison that employed so many people. And you talk about the sugarcane business, how it became automated and folks losing their jobs and how they got to get back and forward from West Palm Beach back to Belgrade. And when you sit there and have these conversations with people who run the homeless shelter over there and say, how do these people really get homeless? And you go into these various different areas in the district and you realize there are issues. I mean, in Riviera Beach, they got a water problem. They're low-key boiling their water because they're trying to do the right things and they just need good representation.
So keeping it real. As let's say you are a freshman congressman from District 20 in Washington, what are you going to do about all of those things?
You go in and you get creative behind what's happening. I mean, Donald Trump and the rest of his cabinet has created things. They've gutted the Department of Education. So you got to figure out ways to get people educated that normally would a young lady would normally go to nursing school. She can't go to nursing school. He's attacked all these different things. So you got to get creative. I mean, the most pressing thing, the most pressing issue in this district is TPS. I mean,
Temporary protected status.
exactly. Last week, the federal judge, 2 weeks ago, federal judge blocked it.
Right.
Then they went back.
We report on that here.
Exactly.
A lot.
Then they went back to try and get it overturned on appeal. Now, you talking about 700,000 people in this district, 300,000 of these folks are here mostly on temporary status.
And in fact, I think it was actually the congresswoman who told me that Palm Beach County sees the most ICE raids currently in the state.
Exactly.
I have not independently verified that, but she had mentioned that. So let me, let's talk about the race
But
a little bit.
in this, not to cut you off, but in this race, who's going to be able to go talk to Marco Rubio? Who's going to be able to go talk to Donald Trump? Me. I'm the only one that can do that. Nobody else in this race he would respect. Nobody in this race. I mean, I got Marco Rubio on speed dial right now.
You've met both. You do?
Yes.
Can we call him?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'm cool. We'll get him on the phone. But I mean,
Understood what you're saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the important part of this race.
You're across, as a Democrat, you have bipartisan ties to people in power.
Yes, anything that I got done in Liberty City, anything I got done in Miami, I had to have a conversation with Mayor Suarez. You know, through Keon Hardeman, I had to have conversations with different people from the other side of the aisle.
You are plugged in. That is a factual statement.
Totally plugged in.
So let me ask you, let's talk about the race itself a little bit. And I say this with much love and respect.
Yeah.
You've got a background that's an opposition researcher's dream. I mean, are you prepared for what's going to come at you in a race in negative campaigning?
Oh, no doubt about it. My track record, my life story, when I thought about this, you know, mostly people will get into a race and they'll say, write down the 10 things that you don't want people to know about. Well, the 10 things that I don't want people to know about, everybody already know about. People know my history. But then at the same time, people know the things that I've done in the community. They know the community outreach. They know I've revitalized parks and programs. They know I've spearheaded programs to get kids off the street, took kids around college tours and be able to allow them to get college scholarships and play on another level.
Have you done polling?
Polling, I go to the people. I'll probably do that, but I go directly to the people.
I do too. I'm with you.
Yeah, you go to the people. I mean, people.
You have money?
Of course, I have a lot of money.
Supporters? You want to reveal some of your support?
Oh, every artist that I produce and every artist by creating Southern hip hop will be donating to this campaign.
And you'll have streets named after you. That's a done deal already. We've talked all about that.
Stadiums and street names. You don't get them things done unless you've done things in the community.
Well, now that you're a candidate, the next time we invite you on this program, hopefully it will be a debate for whoever you're running against, and we give people a really good look at the back and forth, and I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it too.
Love that. Uncle Luke, great to have you. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
All right.